Hey there, I'm Oliver. Welcome to my studio, or at least what will be my studio once I'm done with it.
The step I'm on now of the garage build is that the ceiling is sagging, or it has been. And so there's these big cracks in the drywall, and I need to go through and screw it back up, and then I'll have to clean up the cracks with mud. But the first step is just to screw it back into the timbers, because I guess the tack's holding it. Over time, they've just sagged, or the house has shifted, or people climbing up through the attic have pressed it down. But that's what I'm up to now. I've been spending the whole day putting screws in the ceiling, and I think I have enough now to mostly stabilize it. I don't know if it's fully perfect. I couldn't really get this area over here because my big workbench is there, and there is two big, cracks. So I guess I should try to get those areas. But otherwise, I think that I have most of it pretty well tied together. It's at least a lot better than it was. And that's about as much as I'm trying to reach on any of this project. I guess there's a crack over here that'd be good to throw some more screws in. So there's those two lines that I want to still put some screws in. It'll just be hard because I have this big workbench on the floor, so I can't get a ladder over there. Maybe I'll just do those right before I mud it and paint. And then over there's another crack that I need to try to get some screws on to stabilize. I did get some up there. Hey, been on a little bit of a hiatus, so I haven't actually finished the ceiling, and this is the first time I'm looking at it in over a week. I got pulled away from it because my wife gave birth to our first daughter, or first child. So that's incredibly exciting and entirely new part of my life, and I'm really, really grateful to the Lord for how amazing and incredible it is. I knew it was going to be awesome, but it's so much greater than I could even imagine. And so I'm really enjoying being a father and taking on the whole thing of caring for the newborn. So that's really exciting. And my wife has a little bit of time to take care of the baby, so I can get away to work on the garage for an hour or so. And I'm going to try to pick up where I left off, where I left off is I was trying to lay out the ceiling to drill holes for the LED lights. And I had to move that light over so that it wouldn't hit the trim, the light. And in doing that now, the middle line is not in it's not perfectly equal balance. This side is now going to be shorter than that side. And so I am going to now have to move that side over a little bit. So that's what I'm working on now. It's moving the little line so that it is perfectly in the middle. Sixty, so it's 5 feet, 60 inches. $63.50. Okay, 63.5. So 3.5 divided by 2 is 1 3/4. So that is how much the middle line needs to move over. It's 1 3/4. All right, 1 3/4. So now I need to lay this out and then put the laser on it again and double check that I did a good job. And then I should be able to drill out my lights. I'm really struggling to get this lined up right now on the ceiling. I don't know why. It's so much more difficult this time than other times I've done it. All right. I feel good about that now. I think I did a pretty good job lining it up. Happy with them all. Guess I'll check one thing, just double check it. What I'm going to try to double check is just if I move this canister down, shield, if the laser will show up there. Yeah, it does. It's close enough for me. Within 1/8 inch, that's good enough. Cool. All right. Well, time to drill these all out. To do this install, I have this nice tool. It's really great for installing these LEDs. It makes it super easy. This just cuts out the perfect size hole, and then you just kind of put it up in there. It has little clips, the LEDs do, and it's just really great. It does make a bit of a mess though, so I'll try to hold a trash bag under it as I do it. I don't know where my normal safety glasses went, so I guess I'll just be using goggles. They're a bit better anyhow. They just fog up though. So, got trade-offs. All right. Ta-da! And there we go. First one down. Only problem with using this tool is the spinning action untorques the bit. So that one was a bit harder because there's a 2x4 joist right there, but that won't actually get in the way of my light. So that's another thing that's great about these lights is even 2x4s don't really matter. I do gotta get this nail out though. I'm just hoping as I do this that I won't hit any nails. Another 2x4, but not a nail. Well, this is going really well. I hope. I guess I won't really know until I do it. Put the lights in. This is going really well. Strongly recommend getting this tool if you want to do any LED circle lights. Nice.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with me while I stabilized my garage ceiling and drilled holes for the LED lights. Next up, I'll be adding wheels to my workbench and scraping off the peeling paint from the ceiling to prep it for mud. That's it for now. Time for me to get back to my baby.